So you also want to be able to clear packs of mobs with just a single mouse click once the beta hits. Well, you should go rogue then, and I got just the right build for you.
All the knowledge you seek is here.
The build is centered around having a slow hard-hitting weapon like a crossbow, so that your core skill, Penetrating Shot, which will also be enhanced with Shadow Imbuement, is devastating enough to wipe crowds of enemies in a single blow. And since your main weapon is deadly but also slow, you will have to use your one-handers to generate energy. Things like swords and daggers with the skill Puncture should be just fine. As far as imbuments go, we are looking to use the power of Shadow. It is what actually makes your Penetrating Shot go boom. Additionally, we will be dashing in and out of combat while also using it to avoid enemy attacks, protecting and empowering ourselves with Dark Shroud, and we will also have a clone mimicking our actions to a moderate success on a 60-second cooldown. So with that being said, let's go check out the actual skill tree. So currently, being at level 25, I have 1 point into Puncture with Enhanced Puncture and Fundamental Puncture. It's not so much there to deal damage, but to quickly stack up combo points and gain some energy, as well as being able to proc some things like making enemies vulnerable through Fundamental Puncture. Now your core skill, the main spender that you will be using to put your enemies out of business, is Penetrating Shot. The skill is pretty devastating on its own, but when combined with combo points, certain legendary aspects and the imbuments, it can actually obliterate a screen worth of monsters at the expense of a single mouse click. And so at level 25 I have 5 skill points spent into it and also a point per enhanced and improved Penetrating Shot. Now let's talk about cooldowns. I use Dash for mobility. It's a great skill that can be used to engage, disengage or dodge enemy attacks. I choose to enhance it with Enhanced Dash and also Methodical Dash to lower its cooldown. I also used Dark Shroud to help me reduce incoming damage. My imbuement of choice is Shadow, and that's where I put the remainder of my skill points right after I get all the other skills that I need. I have enhanced into Blended Shadow Imbuement, and I also choose to level 3 points into Precision Imbuement for additional 15% crit. Lastly, I just get a point into Shadow Clone to sort of increase my destructive ability once a minute, and that's basically the build. You should, however, keep in mind that different legendary powers might entice you to build differently, and with that being said, let's check out my gear. You can see I have this nice interaction going on with some of the legendary powers I was able to imprint. In short, I basically get a couple of barriers that absorb incoming damage and then also enhance a few more things. One of the main sort of interactions regarding barriers with this setup is that I deal 54% increased damage while a barrier is active. This ring also enhances Penetrating Shot with an extra layer of Area of Effect. Now that you're familiar with the skills and the gear that I was using during the course of early access beta, let's see how it actually plays. I think I will just leave you with this uncut footage of a random dungeon I did. But before I go, I want to thank you for watching, and I also hope that you can have fun in the Sanctuary, and hope to see you again sometime.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need time to do that. I need more time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that.